responsibility because you have to do so many things. One, you have to listen wide so that you could pick various elements from other genres into what kind of genre you want to learn. After listening wide, you have to also read wide. If you don't know how to read, attempt reading. Then, you should also be a practicing musician. You should practice every day. Try and touch your instruments every day. The great Canadian pianist Oscar Peterson once said, "If I don't practice a day, I know it. If I don't practice for 2 days, the audience knows it. And if I don't practice for 3 days, the whole world knows it." It should tell you how important practice is. When we first started, I was lucky to have met the legendary Kodimo. And what Kodimo did for me was unique. He didn't put my fingers on the neck diagram like this, that. No. But he prepared a conducive atmosphere. He created an atmosphere conducive for studies for us. And he forced us to learn music and read music. So he will present to you a sheet. George, confirmation. Have I given you a copy? Say yes. What of Desafinado? Have you read this book from Antonio Calajobi? This is how Kodimo trained us. So you couldn't stay a day without practicing a sheet. Yes, practice without ceasing. The mistakes many beginners make is this. When they attempt to play guitar, instead of them learning the basic things, the basic skills, arpeggios, that can usher them into something advanced later, they go straight away to play advanced things and they get stuck along the line. This is a very serious thing. Start from the rudiments and progress slowly. You can never improvise if you have no knowledge of the chord progressions. No. Try to learn the standard chord sequences in every key. For instance, in the key of C, my do, re, mi, fa, so is do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. In the D, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. In E, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Okay, in F, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. F, G minor, A minor, B flat, C, D minor. Then you go to E diminished seventh. You can get it here. Then back to F. You see, that is the basic chord standards in the key of F. You see, so do that for every other key. Which forms, which progressions do songs usually take? Which progressions do many songs usually take? Then you start learning. For instance, most songs will go with this progression. 1, 6 in key F, 2, 2, 5. Or 1, 6, 4, 5. Or 1, 4, 1, 5. Take songs with simple chord progressions and start practicing with them. Look, I'm going to take 1, 6, 2, 4. So F, B, D minor, J minor, C. can play 1, 6, 4, 5. You see? Now that I've learned this, then here's the next clue. I can play some degrees in place of other degrees. What do I mean? Let's take the chord 1, 6, 2, 5 again. These are basic chords in most African songs where you can play your chord 4. You can also play chord 2. You see? Where you can play your chord 5, you can also play your chord 7. Where you can play your chord 1, you can either play your chord 3 and even sometimes your chord 6 because some notes are very similar. So this has some important points you have to note too. So for instance, let's consider the chords again. 1, 6, 2, 5. So let me start changing the voicing for my 6 and 5. 1, 2. So instead of playing minor or minor 7, I'll play a dominant 7th. So that is going to be a D dominant 7th and 8 inversion. This is important. And a C 7th and 8 inversion in place of my La and So. And this works. In most African songs, you can get progressions like this. I made all dominant in order to create some beautiful tensions. You see, these are not very advanced chords, but I'm gradually increasing my chords vocabulary. For every standard chord sequences, every chord 1, 4, 5 are major, chord 2, 3, 6 are minor, and chord 7 is a diminished. In much the same way, every jazz standard sequence, every chord 1, 4, 5 are major 7th. Chord 2, 3, 6 are minor 7th. And chord 7 is a minor 7 flat 5 chord. So these are the next clue you should get. So do. So for jazz standards, it's do, re, minor 7th. Then these are the basic substitutions. Mi, fa, major 7th. So diminished 7th, a dominant 7th. La, minor 7th. T, minor 7 flat 5. Do, back to a major 7th. In jazz, wherever we have a major chord, we play a major 7th chord. Wherever we have a minor, we play a minor 7th chord. And where chords are diminished, we can play a minor 7 flat 5. Yes, even though we have sharp 5 and others. I can still do other substitutions. Listen to this. This is a major 7th to a minor 7th to a F major 7th to D minor 7th, J minor 7th to C dominant 7th. These are the chords we are working with. Now we have C major 7th. Instead of me going to that 6, which is a D minor 7th, I'm going to rather a D 7th flat 9. D 7th flat 9. I'm sure this is a new chord to you, but it's a very important chord. La, mo, so, ta. La, mo, so, ta. Very beautiful chord. You can position it this way or this way. I prefer this way. And the same thing can be done to the soul. C dominant 9, C flat 9. You see? Yes, let's do more substitutions. With the F, there's another inversion here, and I like this shape of F. I use this a lot. It's an F major 7 chord. In place of going to La, Re, so I can play Mi, Mo, Re, So. These are basic but relevant chord substitutions. Now, where I have this as my major 7th, then instead of going to the more, this is the chord. I'm not going to tell you the name now. Search for it and come and tell me. So I like this shape for F major. When I'm going to the more, I'll use this one. To the Re, so. So this is one major shape of F. This is also one. And gradually, you will be improving on your chords vocabulary. If you want to learn how to improvise, start with a melody. Look, this is one important clue for anyone who wants to play guitar, who wants to play solos. You can practice patterns, scales, arpeggios, licks, but please practice something that works. What is that? Whether you like it or not, the melody is important in a song. Every jazz piece has a melody. Don't rush into playing very advanced licks and scales that will get you confused later on. No, melodies are simple to play. Take this from me. You will not be able to solo or even solo well if you don't know the melody lines. So try to always learn the melody. When Koinemo introduces, he introduces to many books, but my favorite, the best of the books he gave us was from William Levitt. Come on. That's some very basic exercises, but that ushered us into jazz in a way. The melodies were so nice, and it has very simple chord structures too. Very nice. Next time we meet on this same topic, I'm going to give you a simple, sweet melody to these chords. And when you learn these melodies, they will usher you straight away into solos. For instance, so, la, so, fa, mi, so, fa, so, fa, mi, re, fa, so, la, so, fa, mi, so, fa, so, fa, mi, re, fa, mi, re, do, mi, re, la, do, ti, la, zi, ti, re, fa, la, zi. Come on. La, do, ti, la, zi, ti, re, fa, la, zi, la, do, la, so, fa, la. These are the stuff we are going to learn as part 2 of this tutorial. So I'm going to give you an exercise to do. Try to follow the chords as they are. Please follow the chords as they are. The exercise is going to be in the key of F, but we will modulate or change the key from F to A to C and back to F. Very interesting. Listen to the melody, but don't learn it. When we meet in part 2, I'm going to expand it and show you the melody. Subscribe to my channel and please press on the notification bell so in case we upload any new video, you get it. And in case you're looking for a one-on-one guitar lesson on Zoom with me, please pick the number rolling and let's do it. See you again and soon.